97.9 FM. Good evening. I'm Pete Hansen. It's 6:52 on our little Wednesday night get-together. And Carleton Knights men's basketball is on the air on KDHL. Now, Gordy Cosfeld, you may have noticed, has been missing in action this week. He's recovering from medical procedure, so he's not going to be calling the game for us tonight. In fact, we'll be taking the feed from a St. Cloud, Minnesota station that carries the game on the St. John side of things, and they have graciously allowed us to carry their feed tonight, so we'll bring you Carleton Knights men's basketball versus St. John's in Collegeville, and we will join their pregame coverage in progress on the Mighty 920 KDHL and 97.9 FM.
To be your very best. That's why St. Cloud Orthopedics has been dedicated to helping our community live better for nearly 70 years. Our orthopedic specialists, physical and occupational therapists, and the rest of our full-service care team are here to help. Reach your peak, hit your goals, and be your best by choosing St. Cloud Orthopedics. Make an appointment at stcloudorthopedics.com. No referral needed. Choose St. Cloud Orthopedics. Live better. We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Foodtopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
Hi, welcome back. Mark Lewandowski, Tim McNamara, courtside for this one. Johnny's and the Knights. A lot of, it starts. I can't believe how many people are here. I mean, Troy Fritz and
extra wide red carpet tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. It's just amazing how many are,
But no John Ellis yet. No John Ellis.
John Ellis has not entered the building.
Not entered the building.
No, I wonder. We're also looking for Kevin Schlegel. I thought he might be here tonight. Really said, oh yeah, I think he's standing up there. Yeah. Anyway, no, it'll be a good night. Good crowd out to watch the Johnnies and Carleton. Let's take a look around the MIAC tonight. Johnny's leading the conference at 11-1. Hamlin sitting in second at 9-3. Carleton and Gustavus both 7-4. Lurking is St. Olaf 7-5. St. Olaf and Gustavus play tonight in
St. Peter.
St. Peter of all places. Yeah, you got it. Yep. Anyway, Concordia 6-5. Bethel 5-7. Augsburg 4-7. Mac 4-8. St. Mary's 3-9. St. Scholastica 1-11. Game for tonight, folks. Good luck. Augsburg's at Bethel tonight. Hamlin hosting St. Mary's. We'll see if there's any St. John's hangover for the Pipers tonight against the Cardinals. St. Olaf and Gustavus, as I said, Mac took the big road trip up to Concordia this evening. And so that's around the MIAC. We'll take a quick break, come back, give you the starters. That's next. This is Johnny's Basketball, presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
Carleton ranks number one among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners. The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools that transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field.
24-7 in MIAC competition for Coach Kershaw. Spencer Ketch will start as a forward, 6'3" junior out of Chaska, averaging 6.7 rebounds per game. Alex Gibbons, 6'4" senior out of New Canaan, Connecticut, averaging 9.3 rebounds per contest, shooting 41% from beyond the arc, 23 of 56. Luke Harris, 6'1", junior guard out of Piedmont, California, averaging 21.6 rebounds, leading the conference in scoring. And he is also leading the conference in made free throws at 112 so far this year. Sam Colling, a freshman starting tonight, 6'5", his dimensions, 10.4 rebounds. And finally, Matt Banovitz, 6'7", senior forward out of Minneapolis Academy of Holy Angels, averaging 15.7 rebounds per game. Johnny's will start this way. It's the starting lineup we've got to know for a while since Luke Budson got injured. Yeah, this has been the starting lineup. Zach Longville, 6'2", 185, junior out of Eagan. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Good to see you, Ben. St. Croix Lutheran, 6'2", 185, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds. At 16 against Gustavus was the leading scorer. Blake Berg, 6'4", 205, senior out of West Fargo, Cheyenne High School, averaging 11 points, 2 rebounds. Cooper Vaughn, 6'1", 180, junior out of St. Charles, averaging 14 points, 3 boards per game. 6 times he's been the leading scorer for the Johnnies. Ryan Thiessen, 1,000-point scorer, 6'6", 210, the senior out of Rosemont, Graduate of Issue, averaging 14 points, 3 rebounds per game. And Connor Schwolf out of Waconia, 6'5", 200, a senior, averaging 4 points, 5 rebounds. They have two 1,000-point scorers in this game. Luke Harris recently went over 1,000 points for Carleton. And he currently is 25th all-time in scoring, 1,078 points, 8 back of Leon Smith, who played in the early 70s. We'll take a timeout. I'm going to do this anthem, starting lineups here. This is Johnny's Basketball, presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.
We are all familiar with these kinds of banks. The ever-popular snow bank that either your neighbor has backed into or their neighbor kids sliding on with their friends. Then there's the blood bank, which, by the way, always a good idea to give blood. But are you familiar with First United Bank with locations in Faribault and Owatonna? At First United Bank, banking is all about relationships and working towards a common goal of financial security. Get to know the most popular bank in the area, First United Bank, member FDIC.
Carleton ranks number one among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
All right, welcome back. We are courtside here. Sexton Arena, Tim and Adrian Smith Court, Mark Lewandowski, Tim McNamara. Thanks for joining me tonight, Tim. Always good to have you on board.
Always a pleasure to be here. Shout out to Coach Smith tonight. A very important board meeting at Brookside. So, he's got those executive responsibilities.
Yeah, exactly. Mike Durbin in the crowd tonight. A couple of basketball coaches here tonight. I see Kevin Schlegel is here sitting up the way from us. Trying to hide. He's got a hat on, and
He's very kind of incognito.
Yeah, exactly. He's, Good to see him, though. Good to see him here. Johnny's coming in 11-1, 13-4 in conference play. Carleton 7-4, and 10-6 overall. Last time these two teams met, it was a 2-point win for the Johnnies on a Luke Healy driving layup in what was a knee-knocker kind of game. It was physical. It was fun. It was fun because we won, but, otherwise, not so much fun. But Carleton's a great program, and Ryan Kershaw's got him going the right way. And like he said, a veteran team that's, seeing, hey, if we're going to make a move, we're going to be a playoff team. If we've got designs on winning the conference tournament for the second straight year. All that stuff has to start working together right now.
Yep, and as you had mentioned, 3-game winning streak. That's so they've got some things going. We'll see if the layoff on Saturday impacts them a little bit. Hopefully, maybe just a little bit of rust. But what I'm really looking for here in this first 5 minutes, Mark, is our level of intensity. Let's flush that Hamlin game from our thoughts, and let's attack these guys with everything we got.
Brian Anslinger is our lead official. Kate Kuhneman, the assigner's son, and Ben Wolden are the other two officials. And the Johnnies win the tip in their home white. St. John's Johnnies across the front in red, trimmed in blue. Carleton in their navy uniforms. Dribble drive by Berg, spinning into the paint, jump hook away off the back iron, fighting for the rebound. Connor Scholl out to Longville, fakes the three. He'll dribble drive through the lane, lose the ball. Vaughn picks it up, back out to Longville. 14 on the shot clock, Scholl with it now. Out to Vaughn, 3 away, left wing, short. And the rebound brought down by Luke Harris. Harris, leading scorer in the conference at 21 a game. Dribble drive against Berg. Berg always draws the toughest offensive matchup. And tonight he gets the speedy point guard out of California. Harris with it just inside the arc. Shovels it away to Getz. Gets the foul line against Longville. Almost went up and down. Out to Banovitz for 3 over Schwoll, but it rims in. 3-0 Knights. And that's something the Knights do well, is shoot the three. They do it within rhythm. They're 33% on the season. Not among the league leaders like the Johnnies, but darn close. Vaughn, dribble drive out of the paint. Pump fake, layup off the window, no call. And Banovitz clears the rebound. Up the floor for the Knights is Harris driving right side. Out to Banovitz, left open for 3 over Vaughn. Good again. Matt Banovitz 6, St. John's nothing. Banovitz is a 34% shooter from beyond the arc, now 38 of 109. Longville with it, left side to Thiessen. Thiessen crossing over, driving against Coley. Back out to Longville. Longville checked by Harris. Longville left open for three, and it's good. Zach Longville nailing it, his 23rd of the year. He's really been Mr. Second Half. Was so against Gustavus a couple of games ago at all 16 of his points. The leading scorer in the game. Really was the spark plug for the Johnny comeback. 6-3, Carleton with the ball. Harris thought about the three. He'll fire up a left-handed shot and grill it. Just a two as he was inside the arc. 8-3, Carleton with the early lead here. Good start for their team. Berg with it, top of the key for the Johnnies. Gives it up right side to Longville. Longville thought about another three. He'll drive on Harris, takes him into the paint, spins back against him, spins again, goes up over him, lays it off the window and in. Nice three-footer there.
Nice, solid, strong move there by Zach going up to the basket.
John Ellis has entered the building. Luke Harris with it right side, guarded by Berg in the man-to-man. Out front now to Coley. Left side to Gibbons. Gibbons feeds down low to Vanovitz. Vanovitz working against Schwab. That had knocked away by Longville. He gets it back, banging against Schwab. Jump hook up and in. Matt Vanovitz 3 for 3. And it's a 10-5 night lead. 8 of the 10 for Matt Vanovitz, the Academy of Holy Angels product. Longville with it, out to Thiessen on the right side. Thiessen driving on the freshman Colling. Kicks it over to Berg for a three left wing. Good! Blake Berg knocking down the three. His 7th of the year, and that makes it 10-8 Knights. Carleton into the front court, controlling is Harris. Harris with a handoff right side to Gibbons. Cross court to Colling, into the high post now for Getz. Getz gives it up. Vanovitz fakes a three, looking to drive. He's matched up on the smaller Longville. Did a really nice job, and we got a whistle and 3 seconds to call against Vanovitz. We're back in the 70s.
Yep.
16:36 left to go.
And it was the correct call. He was in there a long time.
He was.
Zach got caught on the switch, stood his ground in there, and Vanovitz sort of was just kind of waiting for his opportunity, and he waited too long.
Yeah, no doubt. Into the front court, Longville with it. Johnny's down 2 of the ball. Left side to Thiessen. Thiessen driving on Colling. Over Vanovitz, shot up and rejected. Colling or Vanovitz got a piece of that one. Gets with it, off to Vanovitz. Can he hit his third three? He can. And it's a 13-8 night lead. Vanovitz super hot to start this game. He averages 15 a game, and he's almost there already. He's got 11. Schwab with it right side, off to Thiessen on the wing. Johnny's down 5 of the ball. Thiessen off to Longville, fakes the three, drive past Harris, and goes up and around the defender with a nice off the board rolling shot got by Colling there. 13-10 Knights. Edelman and Russian, a little bit of a change, and Budson coming in.
We're going to get big here.
Yeah, big in a hurry. Right side, Vanovitz for three over Schwab, in and out. Schwab might have got a little piece of that.
Yep, well contested there.
Thiessen up the floor. First shot, Vanovitz has missed tonight. Left side controlling is Schwab. Back out front, now to Longville. Longville put it on the floor, gives it up to Thiessen on the left wing. Thiessen over to Vaughn, fakes an NBA three, drives on, gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Berg. Berg will drive, shovel it inside, layup for Schwab up and in. Nice breakdown of the Carleton defense by Blake Berg.
Great pass.
13-12 Knights. Knights with the ball. Harris into the front court, the 1,000-point score. He'll hand it off right side now to Gibbons. Gibbons to Colling, back out to Harris on the wing. Harris dribbling into the corner, back out, three-pointer going up, three-pointer around the rim and out. No good for Colling. And the Johnnies clear the rebound. Schwab doing the honors off to Berg. Berg driving, gives it up to Schwab into the corner left side, Thiessen. Thiessen driving baseline, layup rejected, got it back, and this time gets fouled. Colling got him once, couldn't get him again, and Thiessen will go to the line, and he is the MIAC leader in free throw shooting percentage at 90.5% on the year.
It's a great strong drive by Ryan from the corner to the baseline and up, got his own rebound there.
13-12, and the free throw miss. I jinxed him, I know it. Substitutions, Budson and Edelman coming in for Vaughn and Schwab. And Russian will come in for Thiessen here. Should he make the free throw? If not, he'll stay on the floor. Made it. We're tied at 13. 14:45 to go in the first half. The Knights, as you said in the pregame show, kind of an iron five. Miles Frisch has come on the floor. Frisch is a senior out of Eden Prairie. He controls it now to Getz. Left side into the hands of Harris, who really never leaves the floor. He drives on Berg, throws it into the corner right side for Chuck Sweat, who also came into the game. Off now into the hands of Getz. Getz to Harris. Harris with it, top of the key. Harris crossing over, driving on Longville into the paint, and spinning, shot up over Budson and in. 15-13 Knights. Edelman into the front court. Johnny's going right to left down the floor tonight at home. Guarded by Frisch. Left side to Russian through his hands out of bounds. Turnover number 1 for the Johnnies. Johnnies don't turn it over often. Both teams average around 10 turnovers per game. Both are tied for first in the MIAC.
Defensively, we've got Budson on Banovitz.
Banovitz with the ball to Harris right side. Guarded by Berg. Comes around the perimeter, and a nice shot by Berg, knocking the ball away. Harris retreats for it. Top of the key, off to Frisch. Left side down to Getz. Getz, junior forward, driving baseline against Edelman. Goes up over him, and the shot rims in. Tough shot, 17-13 Knights. Coach Kershaw was right. He felt his guys would come to play tonight, and they definitely have. Looking to continue their winning streak. They won 3 in a row. Berg with it, left-hand dribble into the paint against Getz. Throws it back to Longville in the right corner. Longville driving, lost the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Knight basketball. Second turnover in 2 possessions for the Johnnies. Healy and Johnson coming in. Berg and Longville will check out. That'll be strong with the basketball. Carleton will contest, and they are also number 1 in steals in the conference at 8.5 per game. They're not afraid to reach in there and try to strip the ball. Gabriel Cummings on the floor now for the Knights. Out to Sweat for 3 right wing, and an out. Rebound Edelman. 17-13. Carleton. 13:09 left to go in the first half. Dribble drive. Edelman through the lane. Scooping layup up and in. Here comes Cummings up the floor. He wants to run. The sophomore guard out of Long Beach, California. Off to Banovitz, who made his first 4 shots. Over to Getz. Back to Banovitz. Budson out on him. And we got a whistle and a foul. A hand check on Budson. Back into the game is Coling, Sam Coling, the Ann Arbor Skyline product for the Knights.
Banovitz to the bench.
Miles Frisch will inbound, just in front of our broadcast position. Coling with it, off to Frisch. Frisch has the hobby of playing some Texas Hold'em. They go back to Coling on a give and go, layup up and in. Johnny's failed to defend on the slip screen. 19-15 Knights.
Coling, one of the best-looking first-year players in the MIAC, Mark.
Yeah, he's really played well. Been in double figures a number of times lately. Edelman driving. Off to Johnson for 3. It's good. Kyle Johnson makes it a 1-point game. 19-18. The score, the Johnnies down 1. Cummings into the front court, guarded by Healy in the man-to-man. Top of the key to Coling, the freshman. Left side down to Sweat. Sweat out of Illinois. One hand passed out of the baseline to Getz. Back it in against Edelman. Spinning, shot up over Edelman, and it rims in. Johnnies are letting the Knights get too deep.
Yep. Their shot, if you look at a shot chart, their shot pattern is pretty tight.
Yep.
Take away Banovitz's threes, everything else has been pretty tight.
We've got a 20-second timeout. Allows you to tell you about one of our great sponsors of Johnnies basketball. That is All-Star Trophy Awards. If you're looking to recognize your employees for all their hard work and years of service, All-Star Trophy Awards can help you show your employees their hard work won't go unnoticed. All-Star Trophy Awards has a great selection of items to choose from. Glass, crystal, acrylic awards, or plaques. Contact All-Star Trophy Awards for their full line of corporate awards and promotional items. Call All-Star Trophy Awards at 320-259-6347 or online at allstartrophymn.com. You know, Danny McCarroll for Hamlin did a lot of the similar things, isolating and posting up against the Johnnies, and was able to make St. John's pay on Saturday for Hamlin. And we're seeing that right out of Carleton. I mean, they watch the tape. They know what's going on. Johnny's Healy into the front court. Over Cummings. Layup up and in.
Apparently we watched that same tape.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, Luke Healy with his first 2. Missed Saturday's game because of the flu. Cummings with it to Frisch left wing. Frisch driving on Edelman into the paint. Gets him down on the block, spinning, and gives it up. Layup up for Coling. Good. Spalding into the ball game. Brady Spalding had to rotate over to help out defensively. And the Knights get another layup. 23-20 Knights. Healy with the ball at the foul line. Look to go back door. Couldn't to Johnson. Off to Russian. Russian driving on Coling. Layup up and in. He went right around the freshman.
Both teams taking it to the hoop tonight.
Gabriel Cummings, the sophomore guard, in the front court, guarded by Healy in the man-to-man. Off to Coley, top of the key. Right side down into the hands of Chuck Sweat. Sweat with it on the wing. Guarded by Russian. Cross court to Frisch. Thought about the three. He might have traveled. Dribble drive against Edelman. Leaves it inside. Coley with a layup around the rim and out. The rebound cleared by Edelman. Johnny's down one. Take their first lead if they can score. Edelman driving against Getz. Had the ball knocked away by Coley. Got it back. Out to Spalding. That's what I mean. They're not afraid. Healy with it. Healy dribble drive of the paint. And he has it knocked away by Sweat. Scramble for it. Out of bounds it goes. And it's going to be Johnny Ball. Schwab and Thiessen coming in for Edelman and Spalding. Healy 14. Johnny's down a point, 23-22. 10.5 to go here in the first half. Johnny's will inbound, baseline left, almost in the corner. What are we waiting for here? All right, Ben Wolden gets the ball to Healy, and we'll start play. Johnny's need to get somebody open, and they do get it to Schwab high on the left side. Off to Johnson. Johnson dribble drive into the corner to Healy. Healy tried to drive, got cut off by Harris. Cross court, Russian for three off the back iron. Schwab another offensive rebound. Gets it to Thiessen. Johnny's reset with a fresh 20. Healy with it. Dribble drive, throws it inside. Schwab with a layup around the rim and in. Nice job by Healy to find Schwab, who's really turned into a dependable low post scorer when the defense gets broken down.
Yep, he kind of knows what to do with the ball when he's inside that arc. You know, he goes up strong.
Harris with it, gets double teamed off to Banovich, back into the ball game for the Knights. Banovich driving, layup up too hard off the window. Rebound down to Kyle Johnson. Here come the Johnnies up one. 24-23. Left side, Russian with it. Dribble drive. His layup is short. Got it back. Lays it up and in.
Nice follow.
Yeah, went right over the 6'4" senior Alex Gibbons. Most of the starters, except for Frisch, are on the floor for the Knights. Frisch, the lone reserve. He's in there for Getz. Harris with it now in the right corner. Thought about the three. Johnson got out on him. Cross-court pass. Controlling now Banovich. Foul line extended left. Banovich gives it up. Dribble drive by Gibbons. Gibbons' jumper's no good. The rebound down to Schwab. Johnny's doing a good job protecting against the offensive rebound. Johnson dribble drive. Gets it out to Healy, top of the key. Healy swings it over to Thiessen, right wing. Johnny's up 26-25. Russian for three, top of the key. Banks it in.
The bank is open.
Yes, late. Get the drive-through on that one. 29-23, St. John. I didn't think that score was right. Johnny's opened up a 6-point lead here as they're on a bit of a run. Harris double team by Healy and Thiessen. Swings it over to Coley. Coley dribble drive on Thiessen. Spinning against the senior. Off-balance shot. Too hard off the glass. Rebound comes down in the hands of Schwab. Doing a great job again. Schwab with it. Back to Johnson. Johnson dribble drive to Schwab. Give and go. Layup up. Left it short. That time he didn't finish as strong as he would have liked.
Yeah, almost like he lost the handle going up.
Could have. I thought about dunking.
That's
Harris
right.
driving, and Healy's going to be called for the foul. And they're going to give him shots. That is not a good call. Healy did have him on the arm, but that shouldn't be two shots. He had him before he started shooting. And Brian Anslinger trying to explain his call to Pat McKenzie.
You know, Harris, the leading scorer in the conference, but the three-point shot is really not part of his game. He takes maybe three a game.
Free throw up and in. This is where he makes his
But
money.
free throws are part of his game.
Yeah, totally. Leads the conference in attempts, leads the conference in makes. 112 of 148 on the year.
And my point being is that, you know, play him accordingly. You got to take away his drive, make him shoot from the outside.
Second free throw up and in. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Johnny's lead cut to 4, 29-25. Healy into the front court. The guard out of Hudson, Wisconsin, via Sioux Falls. Over to Johnson. Johnson driving, lost the handle, and Schwab there to knock it into the hands of Coley. I thought Schwab was going to come up with it. Johnson nearly had a steal. 29-25, Johnny's nice with the ball. Healy trying to defend Harrison.
That's going down.
Harris runs, yeah. Harris ran right over Kyle Johnson, who takes the charge.
Nice job by Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson giving up the body.
Yep. That might have been a little harder on Harrison than it was on Johnson.
Maybe.
Kyle's tough. He's tough.
Johnson checks out after taking the charge. First foul on Harris. 2 have been called on each team. 7:55 left to go in the first half. Johnny's up 29-25. Healy with it, top of the key. Left side now to Thiessen. Thiessen driving on Coling. Coling back out front to Russian, to Vaughn, into the corner. Three-pointer up for Healy is good. Luke Healy just his second main 3 of the year. But it gives the Johnnies a 32-25 lead, and he's got 5 off the bench.
Great ball movement that time. They really made the ball hop around the perimeter, found the open man.
Harris into the front court, hands it off to Coling as they work a weave out front. Harris gets it back now from Gibbons to Getz. Getz driving into the corner to Coling. Coling traveled on the move. Freshman getting a little anxious. 7-point lead for St. John's. 7:17 to go in the first half. Johnnies have adjusted to the Knights offense. Kind of like in football where you're trying to adjust to the other teams. You know, they run it faster, their schemes. Yes. Russian for 3. Good! Griffin Russian knocking down his second 3. Timeout, Carleton. Johnny's up 10. 7:07 to go. We'll take a break. Back in a minute. This is Johnny's basketball presented by Quinlivan and Hughes.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
Mark Lewandowski, Tim McNamara courtside here at Sexton Arena. Hey, we got a stand-up Dave St. Forth, brought to you by Splenter Weather and Company.
How do you build a 10-point lead? When the other team is shooting 59% and you've got a 10-point lead, you do it by out-rebounding them 11-4.
Well,
a lot of additional chances. We have 5 more field goal attempts than they do.
Yeah, it was something St. John's, you know, they look at Carleton, and Carleton leads the league in offensive rebounding, and they've kind of turned the tables on the Knights in that respect. Panovich with it, goes inside to Getz, working against Schwab, spinning on him, and his shot up and in from 5 away. Knights get a good shot and a good possession coming out of the timeout.
Yep.
6 points now for Spencer Getz out of Chaska. Thiessen driving into the paint, throws it into the corner. Vaughn, wide open 3. No. 2 open. And we got a whistle, and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be against Harris, and that'll be his second, a costly one, as he and Schwab got tangled up underneath. Tough call there against the Knights. Chuck Sweat will come in. And Harris will stay on the floor. Coling goes out. 35-27 Johnnies and a fresh possession. And they've got the shot clock at 30. I guess thought it might be 20. Budson on the inbounds with the ball. Off to Vaughn. Vaughn 2 away from Larry Bassett, tying him for 3rd all-time in threes. Russian will try a 3, long off the iron. And we got a whistle, and the ball apparently hit a guide wire. It'll be night basketball. So the Knights get the ball. Johnny's up 8 at home. 35-27, 6:24 to go in the first half. Harris into the front court, gets it away to Banovitz, left side now. Into the hands of Getz. Back out to Harris. Harris driving, gets cut off by Budson. Loops the pass to Getz in the paint. He'll throw it in the corner to Sweat with a 3 over Thiessen. Long off the iron. Rebound inside Getz. And his layup is missed too hard because he thought maybe the second leading shot blocker in the MIAC would come after him and rush him, but he didn't. Thiessen driving to the hole. Layup up. Yes, and a foul. Nice ride and run through the lane for Thiessen. And he'll get the and 1. Hey, Coach Kershaw tried to make some adjustments here on what he's seeing from the Johnnies. Thiessen's got 3.
Should have been worth more because the degree of difficulty on that shot by Thiessen was impressive.
The East German judge wouldn't have given us the 10 points we needed on that one. So
Twisting it with his left hand, that was excellent.
It was. Beautiful move. Thiessen hits the free throw, rattling this one in. He has got
His first
4.
Yep. Nice three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Luke Harris into the front court. Top of the key to Banovitz. Right side now. To Getz. Back out to Harris. Fakes a 3. He'll drive left of the lane. Cut off by Budson. Leans in. Shot off the window. Round the rim and out. Bird the rebound. And Harris almost had his third foul. Quickly up the floor. Longville with it. Longville to Vaughn. Vaughn freshly haircut, by the way. Longville with it now on the right side. Cooper looks good with a shaved head.
Not a hair out of place.
Nope. Thiessen driving and back out. Vaughn into the corner now. Bird dribble drive. Fires it into the corner. Open 3 for Thiessen. Good! Ryan Thiessen knocking down the 3. Get the assist to Bird. 11 3-pointer for Thiessen. 41-27. Johnny's by 14 at home. Turned it around after trailing 18-13 early. Knights now running their offense, being patient. Banovitz with it, top of the key, looking to drive on Budson. Backing him down, spinning. Lost control of the ball, got it back. Budson got a piece of that. Out to Harris for 3, top of the key, and it's good. Just because he doesn't shoot a lot of threes doesn't mean he can. 14 for 50 now is Luke Harris from beyond the arc. And he's about 28%. Berg with it at the foul line for the Johnnies, who lead 41-30, and the ball. Longville fakes a 3, drives right by Harris, drives on Banovitz, kicks it in the corner to Berg. Berg dribble drive, goes up over the Gibbons, but couldn't hit the shot. Gibbons to Banovitz, Banovitz up the floor, layup blocked from behind by
Budson.
And the officials like, hey, layup up and in the other way for Berg.
He's doing a really nice job on Banovitz, Mark. His size difference is causing some problems for Banovitz.
3-pointer in the corner for Sweat is no good. Rebound for Berg. Nice job by Budson keeping Banovitz, who's tiring here a little bit, off the glass. Dribble drive, Berg. We got a hand check foul. It's going to be called against Spencer Getz. 15 foul against the Knights. And Chuck Sweat, Sam Coling will come in. Budson Budson will stay on the floor, rushing in for Thiessen. 43-30 Johnnies, 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Johnson will come in next dead ball. Johnny's inbound to Vaughn, who's been scoreless, fakes a 3. Dribble drive, step back 3 in the air. No, pull the string on it. Budson the rebound. And Budson needs some help. Gets it out to Vaughn right side. Vaughn, left-hand dribble, leaves it low. Budson slams it home.
That was a great look by Cooper Vaughn. He just sort of hesitated with his dribble, waited for Luke to move into position, bounced it in there. Nice dunk.
Johnnies are running well offensively. Luke Harris into the front court for the Knights. Off to Coling, right side to Banovitz. He'll try 3. He's hit 3 tonight. 4 with 4th on the board.
It was interesting because he got bumped by Budson down here. He turned and said something to the official. Gets the ball, turns around, drills it.
That's how you shut people up. And Berg driving. And they're going to count this one. Yep. Berg driving and a goaltending call. And Banovitz is like, what about on the other end where I had my layup blocked? But Berg gets credit for the 2. He's got 7. 47-33 St. John's. 3:18 left to go. Hudson, Russian, Johnson, Longville, and Berg, the 5 on the floor for the Johnnies. 5 on the floor update brought to you by Cathedral High School, where your child belongs, believes, and achieves. Harris, Banovitz, Coling, Chuck Sweat, and we got a whistle and a foul on Budson on a hand check before the shot. And also out there is Spencer Getz for the Knights. Brady Spalding, who missed a couple games due to a bruised sternum, back into the game for Budson.
We're throwing all our bigs in there.
3:08 left to go in the first half. Johnny's up 47-33. Knights in the front court, controlling his Getz. Out to Harris, fakes a 3. Drives on Berg, layup, and a foul is going to be called on Blake Berg. Got a little ball, got a little body.
Harris with a little bit of an attitude there. Didn't like the physicality that was inflicted upon him.
Well, you know, the word from Pat McKenzie in the pregame show was we're going to make him earn everything he gets. So if he earns a trip to the line and takes a dose of bad medicine along the way, free throw missed.
Got in his head there a little bit, I think. Good job, Blake.
47-33, 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Second free throw upcoming for Luke Harris. Front rim, back rim, and in for the native of Piedmont, California. Leading scorer in the conference has 10, halfway to his average. Johnny's up, 47-34. Berg with it. Berg driving on Coley, shovels it inside. Spalding's going to be fouled by Chuck Sweat. Sweat with a reach-in, team foul number 6. And Spalding will get 2 free throws. And Spalding took a finger in the eye?
I guess so. Oh, he looks. Yep.
Let's see if he can shoot these free throws. See if he can even see the rim. Taking a long walk. And they will wait and give him some time, which allows me to tell you about Bank Vista. Spalding goes to the line. Start your saving today at bankvista.com. Your financial future is essential, and Bank Vista deposit products can help you secure it. Good free throw. Competitive rates to maximize your savings and a variety of accounts to meet your unique needs. Bank Smart, Bank Local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Thanks to Stephen Freeman and his great staff at Bank Vista for their support. Spalding hits 1 of 2, and the rebound taken down by Harris. Knights quickly up the floor. Harris with it left side. Off to Banovitz, who's hit 4 threes in this first half. Back out to Harris.
Got Longville on Banovitz right now.
That's a bit of a size mismatch.
Now he's switching back to Spalding.
Harris driving, layup. No, we got a foul. Travel call. I thought we were going to have a foul call, but Brian Anslinger making the travel motion. The Johnnies take possession with a 14-point lead, 2.5 to go in the first half. Dribble drive by Berg in the paint. His left-handed scoop layup up and in over Colling.
Just great penetration that time.
And they're not afraid to take Carleton deep. Harris with it in the front court. Johnny's by 16, 50-34. Harris guarded by Berg. Down low to Colling. We got a reach-in foul on Russian. Russian was playing for the front. Got on his hip. Caden Kuhneman making the call. Dad referees in the Big Ten, Rob Kuhneman. He's also the assigner here in the MIAC. Rob's also gotten a few NCAA tournament games.
Berg and Longville to the bench for St. John's.
Harris inbounding. Healy with a steal. They try to get it to Colling. Healy with a steal up the floor. Layup up. Yes. Luke Healy, the speed burner, has 7.
That was impressive.
Yeah, I don't know.
He knows how to make full court layups against Carleton.
Yes,
He's good at that.
Yeah, he made the game winner.
That's his game.
Game winner to start the conference season. Nice job inside, fighting to the hoop with Spencer Getz with a layup.
So strong.
Over Johnson.
Yeah, very strong.
Getz with 8. 1:43 to go in the first half. Johnny's up 52-36 on the ball. Russian with it, top of the key. Shovels it away to Thiessen, into the corner. Johnson open for 3. Good. Kyle Johnson hits his second 3. The Johnnies are red hot from downtown.
Yeah, we've really got it dialed in this half.
Luke Harris with it right side, guarded by Healy in the man-to-man. Off to Getz, back to Harris. He'll try 3. That draws rain, hits front rim. Russian the rebound. The 6'8 wing puts it on the floor. Out to Johnson, back to Russian in the front court. Left side, Thiessen. Thiessen dribble drive against Colling. Takes him into the paint. Shot off the window. Count it. Colling can just turn and look. He didn't get a lot of help. Nobody rotated over to help out. And that is Thiessen's game. You know, take it to the hole, bank shots. He loves them. Banovitz left open for 3. That one in and out. 2 wide open. Scramble for the rebound. Harris comes up with it down low. Colling layup up and a foul. Count the basket, says Ben Walden. Reach-in foul on Johnson, I believe. Yep.
That was a nice pass. Nice pass. Good finish by Colling.
Yeah, Luke Harris, one of the top assist guys in conference play as well. Pat McKenzie wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 30, this is Johnny's Basketball, presented by Quinlivan and Hughes.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools that transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Your home for Johnny's Basketball. Clinton & Company is our stats provider, the outstanding accounting firm in St. Cloud. Clinton & Company, Company, working with people, not just numbers. Biggest stat on that stat sheet, Tim, is what?
Bench points. St. John's 28, Carleton 0.
Carleton is 8-man rotation, and they have not been able to match the Johnnies man-for-man. Coling does complete the three-point play. 57-39 St. John's as they trail at one point in time 18-13 and turn things around quickly after that. Healy with it, off to Russian. Final minute of the first half. Johnson driving on Getz. Kicks it into Healy in the right corner. Healy into the paint. Back out. Johnson for three. Good. Same spot, same shot, same result.
And he had to look back to make sure he was in bounds before he pulled that trigger.
And Kershaw, Coach Kershaw, not happy about something and maybe thought there was an illegal screen. Not sure. Banovich with it. Johnny's up 60-39. I did not see this coming.
Spalding now guarding Banovich.
Miles Frisch with it. Might have traveled. Kicks it off to Getz. Getz driving on a rush and spins. Shot up over the 6'8 wing. No good. Thiessen the rebound. Johnny's want to run. And Thiessen, three-quarter court heat. No good. But a 21-point lead at the half. 60-39 as the Johnnies shoot lights out in that first half. 67%, 24 of 36 on our Schlenner Company stat sheet. We will take a timeout and come back. Halftime show brought to you by Granite Logistics coming up next. We'll be back in 90. This is Johnny's Basketball presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is hiring in Owatonna and Mankato. Federated Insurance offers full training, competitive pay and benefits, plenty of room for growth, and an unmatched company culture. We are seeking talented professionals who are comfortable working with multiple computer systems and who have a strong attention to detail. No insurance experience is required. Join a company that values hard work and continues to thrive and grow. Learn more and apply now at federatedinsurance.com.
Carleton ranks number 1 among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
During the Granite Logistics Halftime Show, there will be a recap of the first half, as well as a check of scores from around the MIAC and a preview of the second half.
A lot of things going right for St. John's tonight, leading 60-39. And I do think Coach Kershaw was right. His guys were ready to come and play. And for the first 7 minutes of the game, you know, they were on fire, and they had things going their way. And then everything kind of flipped. And part of it is St. John's is so deep and can run so many bodies at you. It is tough for other teams to compete with that depth. And, you know, 28-0. 31 bench points. Johnson hitting that last three. 31 points off the bench. You know, you take that away, and Carleton's got a nice halftime lead.
You know, if you're Carleton, you're shooting 48%. You scored 39 points.
Yeah.
You've played pretty well, but you're getting beat 19-10 on the rebounds, and you're the leading rebounding team in the conference. Look for that to be a point of emphasis for them to really start to hit the glass.
Let's take a look at our stats brought to you by Schlenner Company, working with people, not just numbers. Schlenner Company can help you with tax and accounting, payroll, IT work, business valuations. Everybody for St. John's who has hit the court, with the exception of unbelievable Cooper Vaughn, has scored tonight, but we'll talk more about that in a moment. Johnnies are shooting 67% from the field, 24-36, almost as good from beyond the arc. Their three-point shooting, 9 of 14. 64%.
I'm okay.
You are okay. You're better than okay.
I don't get to say that very often, Mark. I'm okay.
3 for 5 from the line, St. John, 60%. The Knights are shooting 48% from the floor, 15 for 31, 5 for 12 from beyond the arc, led by Matt Banovitz, who hit his first 3 three-pointers, wound up 4 of 6 from beyond the arc in the first half, and 4 of 5 from the line. Points of the paint favor the Johnnies, 30-18. Points off turnovers favor St. John's, 10-2. And the Knights have turned it over 5 times. Second chance scoring favors the Johnnies, 7-6, based on those 6 offensive rebounds. Fast break scoring favors St. John's, 12-5. And, I noticed it, like, midway through the half, Banovitz was getting tired, and others were a little bit dragging, too. And, Coach Kershaw has a limited rotation, so who do you got to get your guys some rest, but it's kind of tough. And St. John's likes to play at a heightened pace this year, different from last year.
20 minutes of play, they scored 39 points, but only 4 players did it. Yeah, they're getting tired, Mark.
Yeah, no doubt. Yep. And, of course, bench scoring has been a big stat, 31-0, favoring the Johnnies. Let's check out our scoring, brought to you by Cathedral High School, where your child belongs, believes, and achieves. Matt Banovitz had an excellent first half. 5 of 10 from the floor, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc, 14 points, 3 rebounds. 10 points for Luke Harris, halfway to his average. 8 points for Spencer Getz. Freshman Sam Coling with 7. Playing but not scoring, Alex Gibbons, Miles Frisch, Chuck Sweat, and Gabriel Cummings. Meanwhile, for the Johnnies, 1 in double figures. Griffin Russian off the bench. Even banked in a 3 tonight. He's got 10 points. 9 points for Kyle Johnson. 9 points for Blake Berg. 9 for Ryan Thiessen. 4 for Connor Schwolf. 7 for Zach Longville. He kept the Johnnies in it early. His 7 points were huge. The Johnnies were struggling to get into a rhythm. 2 points for Brandon Edelman, 2 points for Luke Budson, 7 for Luke Healy off the bench. Brady Spalding with 1 on a free throw. And playing but not scoring, Cooper Vaughn, who is tied for the scoring lead for the Johnnies at 14 per game. Look for them to get him into things as he's 0 for 3, 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Off the air, Mark, you mentioned that, against Hamlin, our bench that night wasn't particularly sharp. And I made the comment, and not to put it all on one guy, but the fact that we didn't have Healy that night or that afternoon, it just changes the rotation, changes the flow. Look what he's done here tonight with those 7 points. I mean, that he really helped provide that spark off the bench along with Kyle Johnson. So, I mean, everybody's got a role on this team, and when you can throw, what did we play, 11 guys at them, and 10 of them score, and those points are pretty evenly distributed. It's an impressive first half. Hey, anytime you score 60?
60. Yeah, I don't know the last time we scored 60 in a first half. And, let's check that out with the Colonel Ryan Klinkner. It's
I think we might have had a game. Might have been that Augsburg game up here where we had 100, right? Yeah, we were. I think we might have hit 60 at the half in that one, too.
Yeah, another game you were with me on the air. We'll have to take a look at that. We'll take a break now. Come back, scores of other games coming up. You are listening to the Granite Logistics Halftime Show. Work at a place where culture matters. That is Granite Logistics. See them online at granite-logistics.com or find them on LinkedIn. Locations in Sartell and Minneapolis. Johnny 60, Knights 39 at halftime. Johnny's basketball is presented by Quinn Limited Hughes on the Bear.
The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com. We are all familiar with these kinds of banks. the ever-popular snowbank that either your neighbor has backed into or their neighbor kids sliding on with their friends. Then there's the blood bank, which, by the way, always a good idea to give blood. But are you familiar with First United Bank with locations in Faribault and Owatonna? At First United Bank, banking is all about relationships and working towards a common goal of financial security. Get to know the most popular bank in the area, First United Bank, member FDIC.
H&R Block offices in Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville remind you now is the time to get your paperwork in order for tax season. Book your appointment at one of the offices where in-person or drop-off filing is available. No computer program can ask every single possible tax question. The tax professionals in Lakeville, Faribault, and Owatonna average 10 years experience, and you can request the same preparer every year. File your way at H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Halftime show continues. Sexton Arena, Jim and Adrian fifth court. Mark Lewandowski, Tim McNamara on the call. Understand that I looked down the way. There were conflicting reports, but it looks like Gordy Cosville did not make it up tonight. So this is our buddy who works for KDHL. Foot surgery earlier this week, and hopefully his recovery is going well. I know he would not be enjoying tonight's first 20 minutes.
He'd have a few things to say.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'd be the same way. I mean, he broadcast for Carleton, their audience, and I'm representing St. John's, and you know, I got a broadcast for I will tell you this though about these two programs, and I've been with Pat all 9 of his years here. He's got some great relationships in the conference. I would say the relationship with Pat and Coach Kershaw is as tight as it can be for competitors. There's a lot of respect between these programs, and you know, even though they brought in Augusti and Tyler Gray, we still like them. No, Tyler's great. He was always fun to talk with him when he worked for the Evil Empire, and now that he's in a better place, we like him even more. You know, I did have an interesting conversation with Coach Gray about, 3-4 years ago when we were still playing the Evil Empire. That school down south.
How's that? That purple place in St. Paul that we don't talk about?
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, I said, you know, you played for Gustavus. I'm trying to figure out what years. I said, were you on that team where we were down like 25 at the half, and I told my audience they cannot listen to this game. I got to stay here, but you guys go ahead, find something else to do. And Tom Stock said, yeah, I shut you off. I was so disappointed that we were not playing well. And he goes, about 15, 20 minutes later, I came back, and as soon as I turned it on, I knew things had turned around just for the sound of your voice. And it was a game where we rallied, St. John's rallied, and Andy Burns hit that 3 at the buzzer to put it into overtime. Yep. He goes, we're done. Yep. We're done talking, Mark. Bad memory? Oh, Tyler's great. He's
just the coaches in the MIAC. You know, it's a new breed. You know,
a lot of younger guys, and that's why we're going to an unbalanced schedule next year. Yep. You know, the older, they like the double round robin, and that's kind of the way that things were. And now we've got younger guys who want to build different schedules and take shots at getting it large first, maybe.
And it's not unlike what they've done in football or that experiment, which I guess will come to an end a little bit, or at least be changed. But it's good if you can get good non-conference competition, right? If it's quality, and that might mean going some places. But I also hope what it means is a chance to bring some good quality teams up here into Collegeville. Maybe it could be a 4-team tournament, something similar to what Northern did out in Aberdeen, and get some quality teams in here. I think it would be great. If I could, Mark, I want to quickly put a plug in for, speaking of Johnny Basketball, and
go ahead.
Is the Johnny Basketball Alumni Association. There's a group of us. We have a website. It's johnnybasketballalumni.org. And you can go in, you can register, become a member. We're trying to make it more of an informational hub, trying to help Patrick in supporting his recruiting with financial, with fundraising, things like that. So JohnnyBasketballAlumni.org. Please check it out and become a member. It doesn't cost you anything. And come and support Johnny Basketball with the alumni.
All right, we will take our final timeout, a 1-minute timeout here at halftime. When we come back, second half tip-off is next. This is Johnny's Basketball. Oh, actually, second half, first possession. Up next, Johnny's Basketball is presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
Carleton College is committed to providing a true liberal arts education, a curriculum that challenges students to learn broadly and think deeply. Instead of training for one narrow career path, Carleton students develop the knowledge and skills to succeed in any walk of life. Carleton students learn critical thinking, problem solving, use creativity and effective communication, tools that transform a collection of facts and figures into a way of understanding the world.
Your home for Johnny's Basketball, the Bear.
All right, welcome back. Couple of scores on our A&W scoreboard. A&W of Albany and Richmond serving All-American food all day long. Hamlin leads St. Mary's 46-31 at the half. No Johnny hangover for the Pipers. St. Olaf leading at Gustavus 36-32 also at halftime. Knights start with the ball in the second half, trailing by 21. Banovitz with it, left side, fires a pass cross court to Luke Harris on the wing. Harris driving, puts up a three over Berg, good. And a good start to the second half is...
That's his second three after me saying that, he only takes three a game. Well, he's already made two.
Well, he's taken three. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. Vaughn with it right side, dribble drive to the foul line. Working against the man-to-man defensive gets it to Thiessen. Thiessen with a jump stop in the paint, out to Vaughn for an NBA three. Whoa. 60-42. That one was off the mark.
Maybe the haircut has put things off balance.
I don't know, yeah, right, maybe. Dribble drive. Controlling his Coling. Out to Banovitz, who's made a bunch of threes, and it's another one, and just like that.
And Connor was up in his face, too. I mean,
Schwab was there, but couldn't alter that shot. And 21-point leads down to 15.
Bang him around a little bit. Like right now.
Schwab inside, lost the ball, got it back, then turned it over. Yeah, this has been a horrible start for the Johnnies in the second half. Gets with it, and Banovitz for an NBA three, air ball. Rebounded Coling. Coling fires it out. The three-pointer for Harris doesn't go down. Longville chalks down the loose ball. Live and die by the three, I guess.
Those are two bad shots.
Yeah, Berg with it in the right corner. Berg dribble drive for the Johnnies. Going inside on Coling. Gets stopped. Gets the Vaughn, layup up, and 3 seconds on Berg is called. And the Johnnies turn it over. So, 2 turnovers, a couple of missed shots, and the Knights have hit some threes. And it's a 60-45 lead for the Johnnies. Harris raising the fist above his head, calling out the offensive set. Top of the key to Getz. Getz dribbling right of the lane. Over to Coling. Coling driving out Thiessen. Now a switch picked up by Longville. Inside and working is Gibbons. Off-balance shot won't go. Rebound taken by Vaughn. Vaughn up the floor. Stops. Fires up a three. Nope. And the rebound brought down by Harris. You can tell how bad he wants to put one in the scoring column, Cooper Vaughn. Harris crosses over on Berg, drives into a double team, shot up, and a foul's going to be called on Berg late. And Harris will go to the line for 2. Berg picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul. So Luke Harris at the line. And Harris 13 tonight. Conference's leading scorer, 21 per game. The left-hander release is up and in. Piedmont, California native. Carleton recruits nationwide.
And only a junior, Mark.
I forgot to ask Coach Kershaw how many of the 6 seniors would have another year of eligibility. They're all coming back. Some will walk, some won't. Second free throw good, and that 21-point lead is down to 13. Similar to the Bethel game where the Johnnies had a huge lead at halftime and had to cut to 1. Thiessen with it, left side, dribble drive for Berg. Now to Thiessen. Pulls up, 5-footer in the paint, rims in. First points of the second half of the Johnnies come 2.5 minutes in. Thiessen with 11. He continues to climb up the scoring chart. Harris with it, top of the key, guarded by Berg in the man-to-man. Goes back door now to Getz. Getz shot over Berg is good. Johnny got caught up in a two-man game and did not defend very well. Thiessen moving past Aaron Burchell tonight. Dribble drive, Longville. His runner from 5 is good. 64-49.
That was a good decision by Zach. He looked at the 3, put the ball on the floor, got the 8-footer.
Thiessen now 4 back of Bill Christofferson. Harris driving, shot up over Berg, who stayed with the hands up, but Ben Walden called the foul. That's going to be the third on Berg. 2 shots upcoming for Harris. Makes his living at the line. And hitting runners and jumpers. 112 of 148 from the free throw line coming in.
Now I think it's going to take multiple defenders on Harris.
Yeah,
he's going to chew up some fouls.
Berg will check out. Healy into the ball game. We'll see if I don't know if he's going to match up with him or
maybe Griffin. We'll see.
Griffin on Harris? I don't know about that. Not saying you can't. Be a different look.
Right.
Free throw up and in for Harris. 13-point lead still, 64-51. Harris was 17. Johnny's in the front court. Longville controlling. Johnny's going left to right down the floor here in the second half. Off to Thiessen. Thiessen dribble drive against Banovitz. Bangs up against him. Back out. Longville with it on the right wing. Longville gives it up to Russian. Russian working against Coling. Back out now to Longville. Longville working against Harris. Driving and throws it in the corner. Thiessen for 3. No. And the rebound cleared by the Knights. Knights quickly up the floor. Harris with it on the right side, guarded. That's where I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be Healy. A little quicker guard. Pass thrown down low, knocked away into the corner. 3-pointer up and blocked by Schwab. The block Banovitz's 3. Russian up the floor to Longville. Longville thought about the 3, fires it out to Russian for 3. It is good.
That time Zach looked at the 3, gave it up. Griffin had his feet under him. Nice shot.
Good shot in rhythm. Russian with 13 now.
Good ball movement there by St. John's.
67-51. The Johnny lead back up to 16. Dribble drive by Getz, and his shot is good. 15.5 left to go in the game. Johnny's up 67-53. Kyle Johnson set to check in next dead ball. Johnny's driving Longville, and a foul called on Harris. That'll be his 3rd. He's not happy about that as he bodied Longville on the drive. And Chuck Sweat coming in, and Coling will check out. Johnson in for Schwab. Make that Thiessen. Schwab will stay on the floor. Johnny's get a little smaller. Johnny's going to a 1-4. The 4 is spread across the free throw line and wings. Healy looking to inbound. Throws it to Johnson high on the right side, off to Longville. Longville checked by Harris, who just picked up his 3rd foul. Over to Russian. Russian driving on Banovitz. Russian gives it up to Healy on the right side. Healy with 8 on the shot clock to the hole, layup off the window and in. Quick as a hiccup.
Once again, just beat him off the dribble. Nice drive by Healy.
9 points for Healy, 7 of those in the first half. Harris into the front court. Luke Harris, left-hand dribble, top of the key for the Knights. Crosses over, drives on Healy, shot up good, and a foul late. And it's going to be, I think, on a Russian coming over for the block.
No, they're going to
call it on Healy. Ball was already through the hoop when the foul was called, and that brings Pat McKenzie up. I'd like to talk to Caden Kuhneman about that call. 69-55, Luke Harris looking for the 3-point play.
Hudson in for Schwab here.
And to hit his average. We're close to it. 20 points.
Let's go at Harris. Let's get a 4th foul on him.
Pat wants a timeout here.
Yeah, good call, Patrick.
Yep. 69-56. We'll take a break. Back in a minute. This is Johnny Basketball presented by Quinn Livitt and Hughes. on the Bear.
Federated Mutual Insurance Company is passionate about the care and enrichment of the next generation. At the heart of our charitable focus is youth mentoring and our support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are proud of our employees who are currently volunteering to be a big brother, big sister, big couple, or a big family, and yet there are hundreds of children still waiting for a big. Ignite your year. Empower potential today. Consider this your personal invitation to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Together, we can make a difference.
Carleton College's faculty members are highly respected scholars, researchers, and practitioners in their field. But above all, their first priority is teaching. Every course at Carleton is taught by a professor, not a teaching assistant, and classes small enough to offer individual attention for students. A student-to-faculty ratio of 9-to-1 ensures Carleton students have plenty of opportunity for interaction with their professors.
Your home for Johnny's basketball, the Bear.
69-56 St. John's. Zach Longville inbound, right in front of our Power Lodge broadcast booth. Power to Win begins at the Lodge, located in East St. Cloud. Thanks to Rick Bertzel and great staff there. As Rushton drives in, gets fouled, and Banovitz's going to pick this one up. Power to Win begins at the Lodge, Power Lodge in St. Cloud.
I think they gave it to Getz.
Okay. Second foul on Getz, second foul on the team, and Griffin Rushton at the line for the Johnnies. The 6'8" junior out of Breener. Gets the first free throw. He's an 88% free throw shooter on the season. Miles Frisch checks back into the game. 6'1" senior out of Eden Prairie.
Replacing Harris with his 3 fouls to the bench.
And second free throw up and in. Well, this will be interesting to see who runs the point. Probably be Gibbons, I would think. He's got the most experience, the senior guard out of New Canaan, Connecticut. Because Harris is the point guy who makes point guard, and we got a whistle. And a foul on Budson for a hold against Banovitz, I guess. 4th team foul against St. John's. Budson picking up his 3rd, so Spalding will check in for him.
There's going to be a chance for Brady to see some extended action, maybe.
71-56 the score. Johnny's up at home. 14 and a half left to go, though.
He's got Banovitz.
Gets with it. Gets dribble drive in the paint. Kicks it out. Frisch thought about the long 3. He'll drive baseline. Back to Getz for a 10-footer. Front rim, backboard in. Frisch, by the way, had a chance at a 3 against the Johnnies late after Healy had given the Johnnies the lead. Would have won the game. Missed the shot, unfortunately, for him. Johnnies, I thought they were going to go backdoor to Johnson. Didn't. Dribble drive, Longville into the corner for Johnson. 3 away. Good.
Boy, he's feeling
Johnson, unconscious tonight. He's got a dozen 4 threes. Wide open 3 for Chuck Sweat to answer good. I don't know who had him, but nobody did. Johnnies did not defend well. 74-61. Johnnies by 13. 13:45 left to go. Healy dribble drive, top of the key. Back it in against Getz, over to Johnson. Against Gibbons. Longville fakes a 3, driving on Frisch, spinning on Frisch. Bumps him in the paint, shot up from 5, missed it. Kershaw wanted an offensive foul. Coach Kershaw did. Not going to get it. Frisch into the front court. With a 3, it gets the 10-point game here. Dribble drive, Banovitz, and we got a foul. Going to be called on Spalding. Spalding's like, he hooked me. He hooked me before I bodied him. Edelman coming in for Longville. A lot of time left in this one, 13:21.
Fouls piling up a little bit here on St. John's. 5.
Now the inbounds, Frisch inbounds to Gibbons. Gibbons wanted to get it back to Frisch, couldn't. Gibbons backing in against Johnson now, backing him down again. Shovels it away to Getz. Getz working against Rushton. Throws it in the right corner. Banovitz with it, driving on Spalding, backing into him. Backing into him, layup up and in. Went right around him. The lead is 11. 74-63. We'll see how long the starters stay on the bench. Healy with it at the foul line for the Johnnies. Back out to Rushton. Rushton driving on Banovitz to the hole. Layup blocked by Sweat. He wanted to with it right side. Out front, Gibbons driving now against Johnson. Back out, Miles Frisch for a long three is good. Frisch hitting his 11th three of the year, and it's an 8-point game. That 21-point lead's a memory. 12 and a half left to go. Johnny's walking into the front court, calling out the set. Spalding with it to Russian right side. Russian swings it over to Kyle Johnson. Johnson dribble drive on Getz, his runner up and in. Back to a 10-point edge. Thiessen up off the bench will be in at the next dead ball. Pat's trying to send a message here to the starter. We got a whistle and a foul. And the foul is going to be called on Spalding trying to fight through a screen. That'll be team foul number 6. One more. And St. John puts Carleton into the bonus. And there is still 12 minutes of action left. Johnny's got to play better defense with their feet. Thiessen checks in now. Spalding checks out. Schwob back into the game as well. Knights with it. Sweat controlling. Out front, Coling. Left side now to Frisch, who just hit a big three. To Gibbons. Right side now. Into the hands of Getz. Getz driving against Johnson. Backing him down. Kicks it out. Coling fakes a three. He'll drive. Back to Getz. 2 on the shot clock. Turns fires from 8 around the rim and in. Decent defense right up until the end.
Yep.
76-68. 16 points for Spencer Getz. Thiessen driving baseline. Gets cut off, throws a pass out to Healy. Skip pass to Johnson. Corner three. Nope, couldn't hit that one. Rebound brought down by Coling. Up the floor, Frisch controlling. Johnny's up 8. Here, Frisch will try another three. It's good. Timeout, Pat McKenzie and the Johnnies. 5-point lead now. It's a ball game, and the Knights have confidence. We'll be back in a moment. This is Johnnies basketball, presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
Faribault Foods has been a pillar of the Faribault community since 1895. As a leading manufacturer of high-quality canned foods that are dedicated to providing wholesome and delicious recipe-ready food. Keep your pantry stocked with canned beans and vegetables for easy meals at your fingertips. Use Mrs. Grimes beans in your favorite soups, chilies, or tacos, and butter kernel vegetables as a side dish that your family will love. For more meal inspiration, visit mrsgrimesbeans.com or butterkernel.com.
Carleton ranks number 1 among baccalaureate colleges in the number of alumni who have gone on to earn academic doctorates since 2007. Approximately 57% of all alums go on to graduate school within 5 years of graduation, and 21% of alumni go directly to graduate school in the fall after their graduation. It's another reason why Carleton develops lifelong learners.
Johnny's led 60-39 at the half. And they have been outscored. I'm doing the quick math here, and I get 32-16.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. 32-16.
We need to get back in our flow offensively and give Carleton credit for their defense disrupting us.
Longville with it left side, outside the arc. Starters are back on the floor. DeVaughn, catch, shoot, three. No, but he's fouled. And the foul was called on Alex Gibbons, and the second leading free throw shooter in the conference will go to the line. Gibbons picking up his first foul, team's third. And Cooper Vaughn at the line for 3. First one up and good. (77-71) with 10:50 to go. Second one good. Johnny's looking to bounce back from a loss to Hamlin on Saturday. Carleton looking for their 4th straight win. And Vaughn trying to make it 3 in a row. And does. Maybe that'll get him going.
It may not have the same emotional lift as a three-pointer, but it's still 3 points on the scoreboard here. Big free throws.
Yeah, Johnny need to stop here. Gibbons with it. Into the high post for Coling at the top of the key. Hands it off to Frisch, who's hit 2 threes. Part of the comeback. Frisch reverses the ball. 3-pointer for Sweat up. Off the back iron. Rebound down to Berg. Berg will bring it up the floor to Thiessen. Thiessen driving on Kohling. Takes to the baseline into the right corner. Swings it back out to Vaughn. Vaughn driving on Frisch. Leaves it for Longville. Longville driving on Harris in the corner. Berg a three. No, it's not. 79-71. Knights with the rebound. Berg has hit some threes, but that's... I'd rather you take the drive. Frisch driving on Longville. Takes him into the paint. Leans in. Fall away from 6 around the rim and in. Miles Frisch having an exceptional second half. He has 8.
Yeah, the Carleton reserves have started to pick it up where they had gone scoreless in the first half.
Longville with it. Give and go to Berg. Layup off the window and in. He got away from Alex Gibbons there. 81-73 St. John's. 11 for Berg. That's more his game. Harris with it to Kohling, the player out of Michigan. Back to Harris. Harris cross-court pass through the hands of Gibbons. Had problems on the catch, almost turned it over. Gibbons driving over to Harris, fakes a 3, drives into Thiessen, and shot put up, no good. Rebound, Sweat lays it up, couldn't go. Schwab the rebound. A lot of contact in there. Thought we might have a foul call.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet there, I think.
Vaughn with it, top of the key. Dribble drive, gets a screen from Schwab. He needed to hold it longer. Off to Berg. Berg dribble drive on Gibbons. Lost the handle. Pushes it out to Thiessen. Now to Longville. 16 on the shot clock. We're approaching the 9-minute mark. Johnny's up at home, 81-73 on the Carleton Knights. With it is Vaughn. Fumbles it away. Shot clock at 8. Gets it away to Longville. Longville, dribble drive. Cross it over on Frisch to the hole. Layup up with a scoop and in.
Boy, how many times has he done that tonight? Gone to the basket. Nice job by Longville.
He is playing with a lot of confidence. He's got 11. 83-73 now. Harris with it. Guarded by Berg. Left side now to Chuck Sweat. Sweat out of New Trier High School in Illinois. Glencoe, Illinois native. Over to Harris on the right side. Harris driving on Berg. Hooks him. Layup blocked by Berg. And out of bounds it goes. It's going to be Knight ball. What are you pointing at?
Banovitz back in.
Banovitz and Getz coming back in, yes. The bench went ballistic over here. They wanted a hook call against Harris.
Yep.
Frisch inbounding, or excuse me, that was Harris inbounding to Frisch, to Kohling. Kohling turns, fires from 8. No good off the front iron. Rebound down to Schwab, up the floor to Thiessen. Hands it off to Longville. Longville driving on Kohling, takes it into the left corner. Johnny's by 10 with 8:12 to go. Right side, Thiessen controlling. Thiessen dribble drive against Harris, takes it to the block.
Oh, you got him. Go up into him.
Nope, did not.
Yep.
Vaughn with it, shot clock at 10. Longville with it now. Longville against Kohling, over to Berg. Berg, dribble drive, shot clock at 4. Whistle and a foul on Kohling and a hand check. It's the 4th team foul against the Knights, according to Ben Wolden. Ben helped us out in Aberdeen. Gave Stockton a couple of technical fouls. He said some not so cool things to him.
Just pointing out flaws.
Yeah, right. Thiessen driving against Kohling. Thiessen squares, misses the turnaround 8-footer in the paint. Kohling with the rebound. Kohling jammed a finger on that rebound. Harris with it, started by Berg in the man-to-man. To Banovitz, inside now. Ball knocked away from Getz. He gets it back. Getz backing in against Thiessen, pumping. Kicks it out, Banovitz. And nice shot by Schwab to deny the 3, but the 3 in the air, good. Schwab did great, and timeout taken by Carleton. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. This is Johnny's Basketball, presented by Quinn Limited Used. The Bear.
We are all familiar with these kinds of banks. The ever-popular snow bank that either your neighbor has backed into or their neighbor kid sliding on with their friends. Then there's the blood bank, which, by the way, always a good idea to give blood. But are you familiar with First United Bank with locations in Faribault and Owatonna? At First United Bank, banking is all about relationships and working towards a common goal of financial security. Get to know the most popular bank in the area, First United Bank, member FDIC.
Your home for Johnny's Basketball, the Bear.
Banovitz with another 3. He's got 22 tonight to lead all scorers. What is that? His
5 of 9 shooting for Banovitz from 3.
He's hit 3 in a row to get the game started. 83-76, 7:22 to go. Knights after that timeout are looking to lock in defensively. Thiessen going at Coling. And layup up, no, and a foul either on Coling or Banovitz rotating over. We'll put Ryan Thiessen at the line. It's going to be on Coling. That is the 15th foul against the Knights, the third on Coling. So Coling with 3, Harris with 3, Berg with 3 for St. John's. Free throw is up for Thiessen, and he gets the shooter's roll. Ryan with a dozen. He has 1,161 points. 3 back of Bill Christofferson, who played in the 50s. Second free throw made.
70 years ago, Christofferson playing. Amazing.
Not here, over at Guild Hall, the old Rat Hall, whatever you want to call it. Harris with it, 85-76 the score, and a foul on Berg will be his 4th. And that is also 1-and-1 time now for the Knights. So Pat McKenzie with a decision to make. And it's going to be Luke Healy coming in for Berg. And Harris.
Blake's having a discussion with one of the officials here, just making sure he knows what he did.
1-and-1. First one is good. Berg will check out. Harris, I believe, has 21. He's not on the scoreboard. I don't know why he's not been listed as in the game. Luke Harris will get another. Yeah, my computer's not, and the stats and the line, it's just not.
I think that might have been his 21st.
He had 20.
Okay.
Yep, so 22.
Yep.
85-78 St. John's by 7 at home. Thiessen driving. Wanted to get it to Vaughn, couldn't. Out to Healy, top of the key, left side now to Longville. Longville, dribble drive, gives it up to Healy. Healy back out to Longville, top of the key. Longville driving on Harris, scoop layup, up and in. Wow, Zach Longville. Acrobatic shots are his forte tonight. He's got 13. Harris with it, one-hand pass to Banovitz. Banovitz driving on Schwob, takes him right to the block. Shovels it to Getz, down low. And Coling's going to be fouled by Longville. He jumped right into him. That'll be 2. 87-78, 6.5 to go. Longville's first, team's 8th. Johnny Basketball brought to you by Midstate Tile Company, family owned and operated, with legacy spanning over 90 years and 5 generations. Midstate Tiles created a foundation of success based on a commitment to our customers, and they never subcontract any work. See examples of our work online at mid-statetile.com. Midstate Tile, Central Minnesota's most trusted name in tile. They've done some good work for me over the years. Coling hits both. Or he missed the first. Missed the first, got the second.
Yep.
87-79.
Budson back in for Schwob.
He's playing with 3 fouls.
Budson with 3, right.
Longville, Thiessen, Budson, Healy, and Vaughn on the floor for the Johnnies. 5 on the floor update brought to you by Cathedral High School, where your child belongs, believes, and achieves. Thiessen with it, dribble drive against Banovitz. Takes him to the baseline, fires it into the corner, and it is off of Frisch, out of bounds. He doesn't believe it.
Thiessen maybe just a little bit out of control there.
Yeah.
Sprawling into the out of bounds underneath the basket there. Took a pretty good tumble.
6:11 left to go in the game. Vaughn gets it on the inbounds. Guarded in the man-to-man by Getz. Over to Healy. Healy with 8 on the shot clock. Dribbles into a double team, and Getz takes it away. And Healy tried for a steal. Gibbons with it up the floor. Now to Harris. 87-79. St. John's with 5:50 to go. Harris with it to Banovitz. Thought about the 3. Inside to Getz. Spins on Healy. Takes him underneath the hoop. Backing him down. Lays it up. Too hard. Rebound to Vaughn.
Luke stayed with him. That was a good job there.
Yeah, Getz didn't realize how wide open he was.
Right.
Longville in the front court. Bounce pass away to Budson. Budson gives it up to Thiessen right side. Thiessen left-hand dribble. Fall away from 8. Good. Ryan Thiessen.
He found his spot again. Went right to it. Hit the nice little floating jumper.
Kyle Johnson will be coming in soon. Johnny's by 10 now with 5:20 to go. Thiessen with 15. Harris with it right side. Guarded by Healy in the man-to-man. Harris spinning against Healy to the hole. Layup up and in, and a foul. Sometimes you just got to let him go.
Yep.
And that was one of them. 24 for Luke Harris. There was a brush screen there that Healy tried to fight through. Healy will come out. Kyle Johnson in. The
continue to rotate guys here, keeping things fresh for us.
Imagine under 4. That's when you'll see Berg come back with his 4 fouls. Free throws up for Harris. In and out. Fight for the rebound. Longville's got it. He's doing everything tonight. Longville pushing it up the floor to Vaughn. In the corner. Fakes a 3. Back out. Longville fakes a 3. Might have traveled. Longville leans in. Shot off the window and in from 8. When in doubt, take it yourself. 91-81. Johnny's 4:50 to go. Harris with it to Banovitz. Back to Harris. Harris, the conference's leading scorer, driving on Johnson to the foul line. Go backdoor to Banovitz, working against Budson. Hooks him, layup up and in, and they call a foul. Well, I tell you what, you can chicken wing your way anywhere in this league. I have no idea why no official will call the chicken wing hook junk that I have seen the last 2 games.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how that ball went in, first of all.
Well, you throw it up, it's got a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, and then to compound things, the foul call.
It's just a guess on my part, but I think Patrick might be saying some of the same things you just said to the official.
I would. I mean, the first time I see an official call the chicken wing will be the first time this year. I'm sorry, when a guy hooks his way to the hoop, you got to be kidding me. Banovitz makes the free throw. 25 for him. 91-84.
Let's continue to answer down here in the offensive end. We've been able to do that. This is as close as they've been. Well, I guess maybe they had it to 5. But
they did have it to 5.
Yeah.
Longville with it right wing. He'll try a 3. It's short. Way short. 91-84. Johnny's by 7 with 4:20 to go. Gibbons with it. Gibbons driving on Longville. Into the corner. Thought about the 3 to Banovitz. Banovitz kicks it into the corner. And a 3-pointer's going up. 3-pointer no good. It's the top of the backboard for Gibbons and goes over the backboard to St. John's.
That was a good bounce for us.
Good shot, Wes. Good shot. 4:08 left to go. I mean, maybe they don't call it anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. But we've seen the 3-second call tonight, so anything is possible.
This is a big possession for us here.
Schwab with it. Notice I didn't single anybody out. I just made it general. Vaughn with it, left wing, fakes the 3, drives on Getz, over to Johnson in the corner. Back to Longville. He'll fake the long 3, fakes it again, drives on Frisch, the runner around the rim and in. Wow.
That ball had no spin on it.
No. 17 for Zach Longville. He is Mr. Second half for the Johnnies. He had 7 at the half. Harris with it, driving, leans in, layup, short, and a foul called on Longville. That looked like pretty good defense to me, but again,
he did get him with the body.
I wear red glasses.
Yeah.
So Luke Harris at the line, where he has missed his last free throw, but prior to that, made a bunch in a row. And that one is up and in for Luke Harris. 75% free throw shooter. Number 1 in the conference in free throw attempts and makes coming into tonight's game.
I wonder if I would just see to defend Harris, it's difficult, if not impossible, to get the ball out of his hands. But if he's driving to the basket, do you double him?
It's tough to do.
Yep.
93-86. Harris makes both.
Because they've got shooters, too.
26 for Luke Harris to lead all scores. Thiessen with it. Wanted to go backdoor to Johnson. Good defense by Harris. Vaughn with it. Right side now to Longville. Longville working against Frisch. Jumps into him. Kicks it out to Vaughn. NBA 3 in the air. Front rim. Side rim. No rim. And out. Johnny lead 7 with 3 minutes to go. Harris into the front court. Harris driving on Johnson. Bodies him. Goes up over him. Misses the layup.
That was good defense.
Oh, and now Harris and Johnson.
Yeah.
What is going on?
No, we could.
Johnson dribble drive against Frisch. Spins. Shot up and he'll go to the line. Frisch gets called for the foul.
Yeah, Harris is losing his temper here a little bit.
Yeah.
He may or may not have a
I don't know.
Good reason. Yeah, he got tripped. I don't think it was intentional. But
really? Kyle tripped him?
Yeah, they got, I believe the technical term is tangled up.
Free throw is good for Kyle Johnson. I didn't see it.
Yeah, they bit of a scrum down here.
All right. Johnson will get another free throw. Kyle's had a great night tonight. 15, make it 16. 95-86 with 2:47 to go.
Yeah, our bench contributing a big ways tonight.
31-0 at the half. It's not as, with Frisch's exploits in the second half, it's not as lopsided, but still decided for St. John's. Gets with it to Harris. Harris pops a 17-footer and drills it. Timeout taken by the Knights. 95-88, 2:29 to go. Back in a minute. This is Johnny's basketball presented by Quinlivan and Hughes on the Bear.
The Carleton College academic environment is undeniably rigorous and challenging, but it's also uniquely supportive. Instead of competing, students embrace a spirit of collaboration. Unlike most colleges, Carleton has 3 10-week terms per academic year: fall, winter, and spring, which allows students to focus more completely on their classes. Another way that Carleton develops leaders.
Every part counts at Amesbury Truth, and the most important one is the part you'll play when you join their team. As the leading provider of window and door products in North America, Amesbury Truth has a part for you. Right now, they're hiring, and those positions come with competitive wages, benefits, and plenty of opportunities too. So you never stop growing. Isn't it time you open the door to a career at Amesbury Truth? Get details and apply online at amesburytruth.com/careers.
2:29 left in this one. It has been, as far as runs go and things like that, it has been a wild game. Johnny's were up 60-39 at the half. Carleton cut it to 5. It's right now 7. And it'll be Longville, Thiessen, Johnson, Vaughn, and Schwalb on the floor. Surprised we haven't seen Griffin rushing. He's had a very good game, but not out there right now. Vaughn with it, top of the key. Miles Frisch all over him. Left side to Johnson. Frisch picks him up. Leave it low for Schwalb, off his knee, out of bounds. Great idea.
Yeah.
But also, when you get in that deep, it's not the worst thing to do. Take it right to the hoop.
Yeah. There's just a lot of traffic in there.
There was a lot of hands, and Schwalb touched it last. 2 minutes to go. Harris with it in the front court. Into the high post for Getz. Getz had a great game tonight with 16. Coling to Getz, to Harris. Harris dribble drive to the foul line. Back out to Getz. Getz driving on Thiessen into the paint. Spins to Coling for a 10-footer on the baseline. Left it short. Thiessen the rebound. Carleton got a good shot. Frisch tried for the steal. Thiessen had to protect the ball.
I think we're going to become a little more deliberate here, Mark.
Well, with a 7-point lead and a minute and a half to go,
spread it out.
The clock is your friend. Next foul puts the Johnnies into the 1-and-1. Johnnies have put Carleton into the 2-shot bonus. Right side 3 going up for Vaughn. Good. First 3 made by Vaughn tonight.
Well timed.
He's now 1 back of Larry Bassett for 3rd all-time. Timeout, St. John's.
That was a big shot.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. That makes it a 10-point lead with 1:21 to go.
I'm passing Larry Bassett for 3-pointers.
Well, he hasn't
no
yet.
Small achievement.
No, yeah, Bassett had 180. Yeah, 180.
And he was really, Larry was playing at the time when the rule came into effect. And so he was really the first player St. John's had that could really exploit that shot when it came in. And Larry had just a fantastic stroke.
Was Frank much of a 3-point shooter, or was he much of a long-distance guy, or did he do all his work in the paint? Okay.
He could shoot a jumper when he had to, but no.
Frank Walk-LaRoe,
when you have a drop step like that, that's all you need to do.
Yeah. Did Frank use the chicken wing?
All the time. That's why I've kept my mouth shut. I go, that's kind of Frank's move.
It was? All right.
Oh, he'd get a guy in the hip, just kind of plant that elbow in there and pivot. It was a thing of beauty.
A&W scoreboard, All-American food at A&W all day long. Bethel leads Augsburg 63-58. Hamlet is rolling over St. Mary's 99-65. And Gustavus is back up by 7, 68-61, as that jumper is missed late in the second half. Thiessen Thiessen in the front court is going to get fouled. That'll put the Johnnies at the line for the 1-and-1. Getting bodied by Miles Frisch. Let's see. I'm looking for a Concordia and Mac. So Thiessen at the line shooting 1-and-1. Tight game. Mac leading Concordia 69-68 with 9:18 to go in that game at Jim Sella Memorial Auditorium. Thiessen hits the free throw, as you would expect for the leading free throw shooter in the conference at 91%. Did miss one earlier. He'll get another. 99-88. Second free throw good. 12-point lead with a minute to go for the Johnnies. Harris into the front court. Driving on Longville, and a foul on Longville.
There was contact, no question about it, and Harris had him beat. Might have been better off just letting him go.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes you got to let a guy go.
Yeah.
Because now he's scoring without time coming off.
Correct.
Even with a 12-point lead, under a minute to go.
Longville's third foul, so we're okay there.
Yep, his third. Double bonus in effect for the Knights for the rest of the game. Cooper Vaughn set to check in here. And he'll come in for 12. Extra ball handling on the floor for the Johnnies. So it's Johnson, Schwalberg, and Longville, along with Thiessen.
So why did they take Harris out?
Well, he's got the 3-5. Yeah, that's a good question. Vaughn with it to Thiessen. Thiessen will bring it to the front court on the run. Thiessen right through the lane. Kicks it back out to Johnson. Punch to Pat McKenzie, sugar in. And we have a foul call as they foul Longville.
All right.
And it's going to be on Banovitz. That'll be his first. Now Harris coming in.
It might have been just to protect him, from picking up a foul, potentially.
He's got 3.
Yeah,
so
right.
He's got 30 points, too.
Again.
Yeah, 30 in the first game.
Well, the way you beat Harris with 30 and Banovitz with 25 is you score 100 yourself.
Longville makes it 101.
Wow. Yep. Wow.
Yeah,
It's been a track meet.
It has. More at the Johnny's pace.
Yeah.
Both free throws made for Longville.
Yeah, with our bench, this
19.
absolutely, this tempo plays to our advantage.
Totally.
Without a doubt.
Like I said, the legs.
Yeah.
Harris throws the ball, wanted to get it to Coling, and it's intercepted by Berg. Johnny's dribbling through traffic is Johnson. Off down to Thiessen. Thiessen dribbles to the foul line, and we'll see if the Johnnies even attempt a shot. 11-second differential between the shot and the game clock.
Well, this is a big win, Mark. Big win.
Big bounce back after the loss to Hamlin and a road trip to Mac coming up on Saturday. Thiessen just holds the ball off, and it's a shot clock violation. The clock. We got to stop. Now they're going to have to reset the shot clock. Clock wouldn't stop. Ryan Kershaw says we're good. Just let it go. There's 10 seconds left. All right, 10.5. Ryan was ready to end it. 102-90. Johnnies will get the win. Hard-fought game.
Yep.
St. John's improving to 12-1 in conference play. 14-4 overall. Carleton falls to 7-5. And 10-7. Good effort by the Knights, but just the same, unfortunately for them, they couldn't keep up to the Johnny's pace.
We wore them down. Yeah,
and it takes so much energy to come out of a 21-point hole, which they almost did. They got it to 5.
5. Yep.
5 was as close as they would get in the second half. And the Johnnies hang on for the victory, 102-90. So, Carleton, coming up on Saturday, we'll be on the road at St. Scholastica. So another long road trip for the Knights.
If you're Carleton, you come here to college, really, you score 90 points, you shoot 51%. You're 17 of 20 from the line, and you have 23 rebounds. which is really the only statistic where we probably were appreciably better than them, and they're the best rebounding team in the conference. So hats off to the Johnnies.
102.90 your final score. Schoenberg, Cosell, and Hort Financial postgame show coming up next. This is Johnny's Basketball, presented by Quinn Limited Hughes on the Bear.
And we are going to go ahead and step away from the coverage provided to us from WBHR in Sauk Rapids, Minnesota, bringing us and sharing with us their coverage of the game tonight on the Mighty 920 KDHL and 97.9 FM. Gordy Kosfeld continues to recover from a medical procedure that he underwent earlier this week, and he's doing well and should be back here early next week. Maybe Monday, Jerry and Gordy reunited. Jerry's been on a cruise. Gordy's been recovering from a procedure he had earlier this week. So Carleton Knights at St. Scholastica, a 3 o'clock tip on Saturday afternoon, and we will have the coverage for you right here on AM 920 KDHL and 97.9 FM. Good night.